Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. I am going to be doing the quest Yesteryear's Lanterns and the Gahua of Today quest. But before that, I have some wishes that I can make because I've got the things to be able to make them with. They did, for some reason, remove uh, the Zhao character event wish, so I don't know what's going on there. I thought that that was going to be up for the whole Zhao festival, but the Lantern Rite festival or whatever. But I guess not. No big deal. If I can get another 5-star character, I don't care who it is, as long as I get them. Although obviously things aren't working out so far. Okay, that's as many as I can do. So let's get this one started. Talk to Sun Yu. If I release a lantern around here, the Adepti might see it, right? But with these materials, what are you doing? I'm sorry, my junior and I were just considering the matter of releasing a Zhao lantern. The trouble is that we don't quite have sufficient materials on hand. But if you're willing, friend. There you go again. Gahua this, Gahua that. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, and all you can think to make a wish about is the Gahua clan. Are we both disciples of Gahua? It falls to us to revive the Gahua clan to its former glory. Yes, brother. Whatever you say, brother. Excuse me, friend. Would you perchance be willing to fetch some Zhao Lantern materials for me? Sure. I salute you. Ahem, so I've checked over everything. It seems like we're still missing a Kingjin. The last one we picked up has since dried out and turned brittle. I can make Zhao lanterns from Kingjin? Heh, it's an unorthodox method that my fellow Gahua disciples and I once came up with when we were bored and had nothing else to do. But there is something rather nice about Zhao lanterns scented with flowers. I shall await you here. Please bring the materials here once you have found them. You have my thanks. Okay. I'm going to give him the flower then. I shall await you here. Please bring the materials once you have found them. You have my thanks. I do have them. Give that to him. And talk to Sun Yu. Thank you. We should be able to make a Zhao lantern now. Sun Yu begins constructing his Zhao lantern. It's done. It's done, Cure. Inscribe our wishes on this lantern later, if you will, for your handwriting has always been very good. Sure, I'll do the writing. Cure, are you displeased by any chance? What's the matter? Oh no, I'm not displeased at all. In fact, I couldn't be more happy to help release this lantern. Cough. Ahem. So, where were you planning to release that lantern? Why, yes. Indeed, friend, you speak the truth. We should do exactly... Oh. Did I read that wrong? Anyways. Okay, you can go if you want. I won't join you, though. It's a hard climb and I don't have the energy. But we've been resting here for a sufficiently long time. I do believe... I've got a headache coming on. I don't know. Maybe I caught a cold from this mountain air. It's a bit windy up here. Or, it was a bit windy just now, I think she said, actually. Please allow me. If you would be so kind, my friend. In fact, I had originally planned to release it from a very specific location. Back when the Gahua clan still, existed, an elder disciple would take me there to release a lantern every Lantern Rite. Sadly, the clan has since met its demise. No practitioner of Gahua has set foot in that place to release a lantern in a long time. Since you offer your aid, my friend, I shall not refuse it. Please go there and release this Zhao lantern on my behalf. I shall mark the location for you. Meanwhile, I need to take care of my fellow disciple. Okay. So, where is it? It is way over there. Like, way over here. Oh, that's not too bad. I can easily get there. I thought it was going to be up somewhere high. I was expecting to have to climb. That's usually how these things work, right? You have to climb up really tall mountains and stuff when they talk about stuff like that. Anyways, let's, I think I only need to jump off from where I'm at to get where I need to go. Yeah, it's right over there. They've got a big old beacon of light showing the way. Ah, crap. I'm trying to get over to this part. So that way, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Oh well. There's a lady there that I think I need to talk to. Zahua, I think that's the name that just flashed. No, Zairuo. This should be where Sunyu said something about... Okay, oh, maybe there's somebody here. Maybe we should... Yeah, I don't know what Paimon said. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll talk to her. You're here to release lanterns? None but the members of the Gahua clan know of this spot, and yet your faces are unfamiliar. I'm here at someone's behest. There are those of the Gahua clan who still remember this place? I saw no one when I first arrived, and that saddened me, I must admit. But it gladdens my heart to know that there are still those of the Gahua clan that remember this place. The Gahua clan used to release lanterns here? Yes, we would craft our lanterns, then an older disciple would bring us here. They'd lead the way, and we'd follow behind with our lanterns in hand. Back then, Zhao lanterns from all over the mountain would merge into one in the sky. It was a wonderful sight, but now... Let's release the lantern first. You have the time. We can discuss the past further as we walk. Okay. Follow Zairuo, it says. So that's exactly what I'm doing. At the exact same pace as her. Oh, almost. There we go. Talk to Zairuo. I remember that there was once when, on the occasion of our releasing lanterns, a high-spirited senior demanded a match with me. I had yet to make a reply when a trusty female junior of ours stealthily poured water on the ground where he stood. With the ground so wet and slippery, our elder disciple had not even drawn his sword before taking one step, slipping and falling, and landing right on his buttocks. I laughed so hard that I promptly followed suit. He was not angry, he just pointed at me and laughed. Everyone else gathered around and laughed along. I don't know where he is today. Do I have to follow her again? Good grief. You guys don't have to have me walk around at this excruciatingly slow pace. I mean, I'm not having to walk, but she is. That's what's making it slow. Okay. I also once saw a glimmer of hope. It was a young boy who had just joined the Gahua clan. He was handsome, well-mannered, and exceptionally talented. It seemed like he would be the one to revive the tradition, but he was a difficult one to track down, and no one would see a glimpse of him for long periods. I guess I never should have put my hopes in him. Better to let him go and not hold out for his return. I know which one she's talking about. She's talking about, here, I'll show you. She's talking about... I don't know how to say his name anymore. Wait a second, I think I can,
Xingqiu, at your service.
Xingqiu, or something like that. Yeah. That's who she's talking about, though, if I recall. Okay. When I left the Gahua clan, there were barely any disciples left. But Master did not blame me. He just told me how to live a good life. I wonder where the lantern is. I don't see the lantern up there. But now I don't know whether I have lived a good life, or just made it through life with little to show for it. I've heard people say that a Gahua disciple called Sun Yu is currently visiting the mountain that he seeks to revive Kahua. If only I had his courage. Sorry, I'm prattling away, aren't I? It's good to come outside once in a while, get some fresh air, and get some things off my chest. You seem a little down. Oh, I'm fine. It's just this time of year. Anyway, it's getting a little late. Happy Lantern Rite, and please, could you pass on a message to the one who sent you with the lantern? The message is this. The message is, Happy Lantern Rite from Cyruo, I suppose. Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Thanks, take care of yourself. That was odd. I mean, I don't mind that they gave me a little bit of background information there, but it was odd how they had you walking like that. It's like, you guys could have just dumped all that information on me without the walking segment. Just completely and utterly bizarre. Not a big deal though, because now I am going back to wrap up this quest. At least I'm assuming that I'm wrapping up this quest. Whee! Barely made it in time. If I'd waited even a second longer, I would have probably died there. Ah, you're back. Did you release the Zhao Lantern? About what happened when we released the lantern. You reported everything that happened when the lantern was released. I see. Yes, Cyruo. I remember her. She took good care of me back then. And she still remembers the Kahua clan. I'm pleased. How is little Kira? Ah, yes. Little Kira's headache is getting better. Perhaps she just caught a cold. I'm now preparing to... Brother, about that person Cyruo you were speaking of just now. Was she your senior in the Kahua clan? Was she good looking? Were you too close? Oh, well, I can't say I knew her too well, but Cyruo was quite adept at healing wounds. Whenever anyone was injured, we'd always go straight to her. Ha ha ha, now that I think about it, there were probably many that fancied her in the Kahua clan. And how about you, brother? Brother, you and Cyruo, what's your relationship exactly? I don't know if they're actually, like, brother and sister, really, or if it's a term that's being used because they're both disciples. Because, like, because they're part of, like, the same clan or whatever, she may be calling him brother in that regard. And is expressing, like, jealousy right now or something. I don't know, though, for sure. We aren't very close, really. You could say that we share the fated fellowship of our clan. And here's the other thing, is that they may not be even remotely related by blood, just because they're part of the same clan, as odd as that may sound. Because it sounds like the clan just takes in anybody. If I remember correctly, the one guy, Shingsho, or however you say his name, isn't related to the clan by blood, but he's still a member of it. I could be wrong about that, though. Oh, then what about the relationship between you and me? Ha ha ha, why, we also share the fated fellowship of our clan, of course. Little Kyora's like, ah? Kyora? Is there something wrong? What just happened? Well, that just happened. That was random. I don't know why I just suddenly got attacked by a slime, but okay. They're obviously not keeping the area clean. Okay. I'm gonna read the lantern thingy. There's nothing written on this Zhao lantern. May the Kahua clan... Okay. Very festive problem. Boo Boo Pharmacy's herbalist Gui is racking his brains about something. Is that... Maybe, that's the green-haired guy with glasses. I don't know. I remember I was talking about him a couple of videos back. I'm, like, not sure who that guy is anymore. I never bothered to check. But the name Gooey does sound a little bit familiar to me. I remember there was that little girl that had like the talisman slapped onto her forehead or something. And I think she's like a party member that you can recruit if you're lucky enough to actually get her. Named Kiki, I think, is something like that. It's really hard to remember all these names sometimes. I mean, it's usually hard to remember names even when you can pronounce them correctly, let alone when you can't pronounce them correctly. I don't know what happened there, but somehow I managed to survive. Because I had pulled out the glider and it just all of a sudden put it away. Okay, so this isn't the guy, but that's fine. Renyu, huh? Herbalist Gooey. I'm sorry to trouble you during this festive time, traveler, but we're a little in over our heads at the moment. The number of people requiring medicine from Boo Boo Pharmacy always peaks during the Lantern Rite period. Why does that happen? During the Lantern Rite, everyone puts their work aside to spend some time with their families. Of course, there will always be a manner of banquets with fine food and drink flowing all around. Suddenly, everyone's got indigestion, or else they're coming down with some malady or other. I'm always encouraging people to not eat too much, but during a food-driven festival like this, my advice tends to fall on deaf ears. Just now, a few more customers contacted me asking if I could bring them some medicine for indigestion and other stomach problems. But I can't simply stop manning the pharmacy. Traveler, if it's alright with you, could you help me deliver some medicine? Where are Baizu and Kiki? Okay, maybe it's Baizu, who's the guy with the green hair and glasses. Where are Baizu and Kiki? Kiki went out to gather some herbs and still isn't back yet. It's highly possible that she might have gotten lost somewhere due to her poor memory again. As for Dr. Baizu, I think he's probably doing some medical research or something else of that nature. Either way, it's not my place to ask. So, I'm afraid it's all up to you for now, traveler. Got it. Thank you. Here's the medicine. Please get them to Guanhai and Zaihua as quickly as you can. As quickly as I can. It's not going to be timed, is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't mind getting it there quickly. I just don't want to be timed on it. I'll teleport right here. They're both right down there at the docks. So it shouldn't be too hard to finish this one pretty fast. Unless, of course, I get sent to somewhere else after delivering this medicine. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's gonna be this way. Okay. This is the path I always take to get to, the... what do you call it now? Right there, the reputation place. That's the path that I've figured out to get there as fast as possible. Well, it's not the fastest possible, but it's the path I'm most comfortable with. Ugh, I must have eaten something that didn't agree with me. Here's some medicine from the herbalist, Gooey. Oh, thank you. This is that stomach medicine I asked him for, isn't it? I think I might be getting indigestion, but my stomach's feeling mighty terrible right now. I was just strolling through the city streets, having a bite to eat here and there, and before I knew it, I'd overeaten. What did you eat? Fried rice, raw fish, some fruits, lots and lots of shrimp. Ah, yes, and some excellent wine. Well, that explains it. Well, that's what medicine is for, isn't it? Thinking about it? Think about it. What's the point of a festival if you can't eat whatever you like? Dude, I just gotta say, as far as what medicine is for, it's for people that get sick unintentionally, not people who get sick on purpose. I'm just saying. Thanks for bringing the medicine. Either way, I should probably take this opportunity to rest as well. I mean, you know, people make mistakes, of course, but don't go into that with the attitude of, well, it doesn't matter if I get sick because I can get medicine. That's just dumb. Anyways. Ow, ow, ow. it hurts. Excuse me, did you want something? Here's some medicine from Herbalist Gooey. Wow, thanks. Just what I ordered. Fast turnaround time, I must say. Ah, I feel better already. Must have caught a chill last night from the sea breeze, I'll wager. No indigestion for you? Ha, indigestion? Me? I'll have you know that I have an iron stomach. Why, I ate 3 grilled fish in one sitting for my last meal. Even now, not one of my friends can match my prowess at eating and drinking. Alright, enough about that. I'd better finish this medicine real quick. I've got a drinking session to get to. Don't wait until your health is ruined, or make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure to take care of yourself. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm not some old fogey. Still, thanks for the concern. I'll be careful. And another person that's not behaving properly. Doing crazy crap to his own body. I'll just teleport to this one this time. I teleported to the one that was up above because I wasn't sure how high up that would be. I think that the teleporter that I just teleported to should be high enough to reach where I need to go. Should be. Doesn't mean it will be. And if it's not, then I can always... yeah, it was high enough. Good. Good, good, good. This is probably just slightly faster. There was an invisible guardrail there. Oh boy, this guy has disappeared. I'm gonna wait till the room loads, which means whatever that table is. Yeah, okay, good. I know that there was like an NPC nearby. Yeah, Gentry Dean. I imagine he's gonna be involved in this quest. Thanks for your help. Have all the medicines been delivered? I don't think any of them learned their lesson. Well, there's not much we can do about that. Stomach problems won't go away unless you watch your lifestyle. The best we can do is treat the symptoms whenever they show up. But I suppose that I can rest easy for now, at least. So, what about the Zhao lanterns? Oh, we don't generally release lanterns. The whole point of Zhao lanterns is to make a wish, right? Well, what sort of wish would Boo Boo Pharmacy even make? Other businesses may wish for their business to thrive and boom, but a pharmacy is in the business of curing disease and saving lives. We can't exactly wish for more sick people, can we? Let's see. There's my phone, by the way. You've got a good heart, Gui. Heh, well, on a more personal level, of course, I'd love to join in. I mean, it is a festival. But I haven't made such headway in constructing a Zhao lantern. These last few days have been much too busy. I can only steal a few moments during my breaks to work on it. And even then I'm sure the Lantern Rite will be over by the time I finish. I can help. Well, really? Wow, thank you so much. Okay. Let's give a Zhao lantern to Herbalist Gooey, which I have plenty of them. It's you. Have you finished that Zhao lantern? Here it is. Thank you ever so much. And this lantern is both well-shaped and sturdy. Heh, my craftsmanship pales in comparison to yours. In that case, we'll release this lantern later at night. I know a good spot. In the meantime, I need to think of what I should wish for. And I think that's it. Oh, wait until the following 20 to 24?
So many medicines.
Well, okay. 20 to 24. Wait, I'm at 20 to 24. What are you talking about? What should I wish for? What? 20, 24. I don't understand. What's it talking about? Maybe I'll just set it to 20 then? Oh! Maybe that? Okay. Maybe that's what it's talking about. Very bizarre. If that's the case, because I don't understand. Head to the designated location and look for Herbalist Gui. Where might he be? He's all the way up there. I hope it doesn't, I don't want to have to sit through that little animation again. I wish you could skip the animation there. Okay. They probably do that because otherwise you'd be forced to look at a loading screen. Because characters, their positions and stuff change. Ah, you're here. I've already written my wish on the lantern. This is good timing. Let's release this lantern. Do I have to talk to you as you slowly walk along? As for my wish, I ultimately wished for everyone in Liyue to be healthy and well. And as for Boo Boo Pharmacy's business, well, this is my personal wish, after all. I put prescriptions together because I do not wish for people to be tormented by illness. There's an old saying that sums this up nicely. Dusty old medicine sat on the shelf. A small price to pay for a world of good health. Not to mention that I'd be less busy if everyone remained healthy. That'd be a good thing in my books. Oh no, I've suddenly remembered. There's still a customer I haven't delivered medicine to. I'm sorry, I have to go. Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I thought he was going to make me deliver it. Let's see, I can make another wish now. Okay. Let's hope for a character. No. That's obviously not working out for me right now. No active quests, but that's fine because I can get a quest from this after reading whatever's on that lantern. If it'll let me, good grief. May all the world be in good health while medicine gathers dust on the shelf. Okay. Next one then. Smiley Yanjiao from Wangshu Inn seems to be struggling with his workload during the... okay, back to, like, why? Why is it sending me back to Smiley Yanjiao again? Like, how many times have I helped this guy? There's so many people here that could be helped. You guys could have me help, like, Jean, or Kaya, or Lisa, or Ning Guang, or however you say her name, or anybody, really. Ganyu. Yeah, you don't have to make it so that it's like the same generic NPCs over and over again. This is like the 5th time I've helped him during this event. It feels like. Arg, I need a rest. My hands are so sore that I can barely lift my wok. What's wrong? Ah, traveler, I was just wondering how nice it'd be if I could have your help. You up for it? What sort of help? Most all our staff have headed back to spend the Lantern Rite in the city. We're so short-handed right now that we can barely keep our heads above water, so any help is good help. You needn't worry, we don't expect you to do any heavy lifting, just need to help us serve some dishes and gather some ingredients. Give me a moment, let me see what we can do, we can get you to do right now. Heck, I forgot to take orders from the customers at the table downstairs. How about this, go and take orders from those 2 guests downstairs. Holderlin and Casper. They've been waiting for a while now, so they might get annoyed. Just remember to bring them 2 side dishes. 2 side dishes? Some delicious chicken mushroom skewer should do the trick. So 2 side dishes of delicious chicken mushroom skewer. After the side dishes have been served, ask them what they'd like to have for their main course. Save yourself that extra trip. Alright, run around, don't keep them waiting. Okay. Chicken mushroom skewers, I have 5 of them. But, let's hope that I can make a couple more. Let's see. Just in case. Auto cook. I forgot that I had the ability to auto cook.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
There we go. Okay. Now I've got to ask them for their thing. Hi there. Have a seat. Oh, no. Goodbye. I don't want to talk to you right now. I gotta talk to these 2. Holderlin. We've been here all day. Why hasn't anyone come to take our orders yet?
Need to get something from
Submit.
A to B.
Well, finally. I was just about to leave. What would you like to order? I've heard that people of Liyue make excellent seafood, so I'd like to try some. But I've been trying the vegetarian lifestyle out recently, so I can't have meat. I wonder if they have something vegetarian that tastes like seafood. So vegetarian that tastes like seafood for Holderlin, huh? Ever since I tried the spicy food at Wanman restaurant, I've been completely smitten by that flavor. Nowadays, I can't eat anything if it doesn't have a spice in it. I'll pass on the seafood. I've had too much of it lately. Some fowl would be great. So fowl and vegetarian seafood. I'm not too familiar with Liyue cuisine, so I'll take whatever you recommend. Thanks. Okay. Report back to Smiley Yanjiao, which shouldn't be too hard because I just teleport up there. The game is surprisingly lenient when it comes to teleporting during timer. While there's like a timer running. Just to give you an example, while I was down there, the timer was at like 90 something seconds, and it only went down by 7 seconds or so. So what did they order? What would Holderlin like to order? Golden vegetarian abalone. That's a tough one. This outlander sure knows how to pick them. What would Casper like to eat? Julian chili chicken. This outlander likes spicy food, does he? Oh, I can do that? Alright. I've got them down. Whew. This will be a busy day, make no mistake. Let me see if there's anything we need your help with. Oh yes, we have 2 servings of takeout here. Could I trouble you to send them out? 1 serving of almond tofu for Aunt Kiao, and a serving of golden shrimp balls for Zuyu. So almond tofu for Aunt, and golden shrimp for Zuyu. Having made so many dishes in short time, we're starting to run out of ingredients. How about this? While you're on the trip, you bring some ingredients back with you. 3 servings of rice, almond, and tofu. It should do the trick. We really don't have sufficient ingredients on hand right now, so I'll have to trouble you to go out and buy some. You should be able to get all 3 of these ingredients from Second Life. Just report the bill to me afterward. This is becoming a little bit intense here. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Like, here I am, okay, thinking to myself that this is going to be just your standard whatever kind of quest, but now I'm starting to think, not really. Not really. It's timing you and everything. You have to do everything super fast, and I don't know if I'm gonna fail. I might actually fail this quest the first time. Deliver food to Aunt Kiao. She's all the way over there. I don't care if I take a little bit of damage. Okay. Anything I can do for you, youngster? I gotta give her the almond tofu. Oh, this is the delivery from Wang Chuan. Oh yes, this is wonderful. A serving of Wang Chuan's almond tofu on a festive occasion is always great. Thank you, young man. Okay. I don't have much time to deliver the next one, so I've got to hope that I somehow make this before I run out of time, which isn't looking very likely. How do they expect you to do all this within such a short period of time? I mean, I know I'm taking time to read the stuff, but they do expect you to read it, right? King Lian, is there anything else you'd like to eat other than golden shrimp balls? Don't worry, let's wait more. The takeout should be here soon. Do you need anything? Okay, golden shrimp balls. Look, King Lian, look, our takeout's here. Thanks for making the trip. Okay. Report back to Smiley Yanjiao. Okay, good. I actually had enough time to do it. Like, I was starting to worry there. Yeah, I don't like cutting it close like that. I wasn't sure if it was going to keep running down the timer even after I delivered the thing that they wanted. Now that I think about it, though, I was supposed to get some stuff, but it didn't give me the option to do that. Huh. Okay, where is this guy? Outside here, huh? You've got smooth moves, don't you? As expected of an adventurer. Ah, yes, I've already asked Yahuwah to bring the food down to those 2 customers. They're pretty pleased with it, too. Thanks for making that trip. So, are all other matters settled? I've sent those meals out. Good, good. Have you brought the ingredients as well? Well, I happen to have them, so... that's good, I suppose. I didn't have to buy them separately. Thanks, you've lightened my load a fair bit. Haha, aren't I a busy man? It's a lantern, right? And I haven't put a lantern together yet. Alright, traveler, do you know how to make Zhao lanterns? It doesn't feel right to ask you for your help with this as well, but I really can't spare the time to source for materials to make a lantern. If you're willing to help out, could you make me one? No, 2 lanterns? I'll take one of them, and I'd like you to help me send the other to Zhangzhu. He can usually be found fishing near the inn. He's usually something of a freeloader, but for some reason he hasn't come over today. Okay. Give a Zhao lantern to Smiley and Zhao. What's with that freeloader today? I'll give him that one. You got nimble hands, thank you. I should be able to send the Zhao lantern off soon. Ah yes, make sure you don't forget to pass the other Zhao lantern to Zhangzhu. Or however you say his name, I don't know. Okay, this guy is all the way down there. I've actually met this guy in the past. He's fishing there. He like knew more than he should know. It was very weird. I remember him like knowing something that freaked out Paimon or whatever. I don't remember. Another year, another Lantern Rite. And there you go. A Zhao lantern? Why so sudden? Smiley Yan Zhao wanted me to send this to you. Ha, that chef is a thoughtful man indeed. He's changed a great deal since our initial meeting. Time slips by, and yet here I am, still unable to wholly let go. How shameful. Why can't you let go? Oh, what can you not let go of? Nothing, really. Mere trivial matters that aren't worth any mention. Thanks for coming all this way and sending me that Zhao lantern. I don't have anything to wish for, nor have I released a Zhao lantern of my own in a long time. But having a lantern by my side to look at isn't too bad. Thank you very much. Okay. And that's the end of that quest. Now that I think about how close am I to, I gotta check it. I have to check how many Primo Gems I have. If it'll finally, okay, yeah. I'll do another quest. I don't know how many more I can do in this video, though. Let's see. Kind of want to do all 3 of them, to be honest. Made business at the Inn Thrive. Come on, let me select... The controls for this is so weird. Thank you, finally. Lantern Rite, big business. Mr. Zhu seems to want to use the Lantern Rite to pick his business up a little. Okay. So let's go over and talk to Mr. Zhu, whoever he may be. I don't remember anybody named that. But I'll probably recognize him when I go talk to him. I've talked to almost every NPC in the game, it feels like. If I haven't, then I've seen enough of them to recognize most of them. Not too hard to do. It's a trick I picked up from playing Trails games. Because you talk to so many NPCs in those games, you're encouraged to do so in some ways. Okay. Whoa. That launched me. Mr. Zhu, huh? There must be a way. A way to do what? Oh, it's you, traveler. You know how it's the time of the Lantern Rite, right? Well, I was trying to think of a way to help give my business a bit of a boost during all the festivities. Good location, nice scenery, and food. We've got plenty of that too. I can see it now. They'll release the main Zhao Lantern in the city, and here we've got tasty food, plenty to drink, and an incredible view. It's going to be spectacular. This will be my main selling point to attract more customers. What do you think? Will you really be able to see the main Zhao Lantern from here? Of course you can see it from here. The lantern's so big that you'll certainly be able to see part of it at least. Anyway, we'll get to that when the time comes. First, I need to get the inn squared away for more guests. Traveler, could I trouble you to collect some Zhao Lantern making materials? I'd like to hang some around the inn. I might as well assemble the lanterns while I'm at it. All I need are the materials. Constructing the lanterns can be quite time-consuming. So once you've collected the materials, just give them to Dummy and he'll take care of the rest. I'll be attending to other matters in the meantime. Of course, I won't be letting you leave empty-handed. I'll be sure you're rewarded after some guests come and business picks up. And if there are no guests? Well, even if no guests show up, I'll still have something prepared for you. Don't worry about that. I'm sure more guests will start to arrive once the inn is put in good order. Just pass those materials to Dummy. I'll finalize your payment tomorrow based on the situation.
Why hasn't it happened yet?
Okay. Well, this is annoying. I already have the lanterns made, so I don't know why he won't let me just hand them to him. I think I'll still need to make a few more Zhao Lanterns. About the materials for the Zhao Lanterns. Oh, right. You can just give the materials to me. I'll take it from here. Okay. He only wants 2 of each of those, so that's not a big deal. Why doesn't he want Rite, though? That's weird. Thanks, I was just beginning to worry that we'd run out of materials. Just give me a moment to make a few more Zhao Lanterns and we'll hang them all up together. Dummy begins constructing the Zhao Lanterns. Then that should just about do it. Here, take these Zhao Lanterns and hang them beside the door to the inn. I still need to make a few more lanterns just in case we need them later. Blah. Okay. So I'll put one here like that.
Hasn't it happened yet?
And one here. Meet Mr. Zhu the following afternoon at 12 to 18. So, somehow I need to convince the game. Great. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'll do that, right? I hope that doesn't, like, go repeatedly around in a circle. I wish you could skip it. Let me skip it. Stupid game. Okay, now I'm going to go to 12. Just that last little bit. That felt much faster. Okay. Talk to him now. Strange, very strange indeed. I wonder what the matter is. What's wrong? Hardly any guests came at all yesterday. How could that be? There should be loads of travelers for the festival. Maybe it's because hardly anyone ever passes through here? No, that can't be it. There must be something wrong with the way I'm trying to attract guests. Perhaps it'd be better if I attracted guests more directly. Traveler, could you please go around and attract some guests for me? You can mention that we have good food, nice rooms, and an excellent view for the Lantern Rite festival. I'll keep thinking if there are any other ways we can attract some guests. Okay. Send out the invitation to nearby people.
This life isn't bad either. I guess I can keep living.
Okay, there is somebody nearby. So I may as well go over and basically bother them until they agree to visit. Oh, look, a guard. Why wouldn't the guards be visiting there, then? It would make sense to me. Hello, please wait until we perform a routine inspection. Would you like to stay at Mr. Zhu's inn? Oh? Yes, I have in fact heard about Mr. Zhu's inn. But I'm on duty right now. I appreciate your kind offer, but I'm afraid I cannot just abandon my post. Okay, that's not a surprise. I'm assuming that... What, you're not going to talk to that guy? Okay, I guess it won't let me talk to that guy for this quest. Unless there's something that I don't know. Could be possible that I am supposed to talk to that guy. It's like some kind of secret hidden thing. Okay, Uncle Liu, huh? What is it, youngster? Would you like to stay at Mr. Zoo's inn? Oh, Mr. Zoo, yes, I know that place. But I'm afraid that his inn is simply too far from here. These old legs couldn't handle such a journey. Sorry. Well, I'm striking out. Report back to Mr. Zoo. Oh boy. Seems like he set up his inn in a bad spot. I don't know how you could possibly do that out here. Yeah, there's so many places that have nothing, but at the same time you'd still be able to do something with the, set up somewhere that would attract customers, I would think. Okay, here he is. Right this way, please. Everything's already been prepared, so please have a seat. Mr. Zoo, who are these two? Ah, yes, I was just out attracting the guests when I ran into these two. That's right, this lady is from the Minghua Bank, and I'm one of the bank employees. The lady and I were just setting off on a distant journey at the start of the Lantern Rite. I'm afraid she feels a little homesick. By the way, the one who's talking is the guy that I'm trying to focus the camera on, the guy with the blue shirt, or is that green? Whatever it is, it's the guy with the glasses on. So we decided to find a spot to watch the Zhao Lanterns, which is when we happened to meet Mr. Zoo. Yes, and it just so happens that we've just prepared new Zhao Lanterns for the inn. Was it Minghua Bank you said? Does that mean... I shan't pry. You two must be exhausted from your journey. Please have a rest while we prepare some food for you. Traveler, could you lend us a hand again? We'll need to quickly prepare some food for our two guests. Please prepare a serving of delicious jewelry soup. I'll be sure to compensate you accordingly once things are all settled. Okay. I hope I have the ingredients for it. It's been a while since I've actually made it, so... Let's see, I'll start the fire. I remembered there being a thing here. It should be down... Wait a second. Where is it? Where is it? Did I miss it somehow? Oh wait, there it is. Jewelry soup. I can definitely make it. Okay. I'll make it with her. And... done. I think I should make one more, just in case. There we go. Never a bad idea to make a couple occasionally. So, is the food ready? It certainly is. Okay, great. These are all the dishes we needed. Thank you. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hehe. Here's your food. Please enjoy. Thank you, Mr. Zoo. Also, this traveler has gone to great lengths to help with everything. We'd be delighted if he could join us. Thanks. Hehe. Judging from your appearance, you must also be a traveler on some distant journey. The festival makes for a fitting time for people to come together, share a meal, and enjoy a lively time with one another. Yes, in fact, would you also care to join us, Mr. Zoo? Yes, I'd be delighted. Okay, it wants me to sit down. So, sit down. Everyone begins eating. Thank you for your service. Here's some mora. Please check the amount. Sure thing, this mora will be plenty. Now, will you two travelers be continuing further on your journey, or will you return to the city? I've heard that Mingzhou Lantern will be particularly impressive this year. That the Mingzhou Lantern will be particularly impressive. Blah. We We'll be sure to go see if see it if we get the chance. Why am I stumbling over all my words right now? Thanks for letting us know, Mr. Zhu. Excuse me, Mr. Zhu, would you be willing to sell us one of your Zhao lanterns? Even if we don't get the opportunity to see the main Zhao lantern in the city, it would still be quite nice to release a Zhao lantern, right? Yes, it is the Lantern Rite after all. Sure, no problem at all. I just happen to have a few new Zhao lanterns that were just made today. Here, you have this lantern for free of charge. It is the Lantern Rite after all. You may keep your Mora. Thank you, Mr. Zhu. Do you know of a suitable place to release the lanterns nearby? Place to release the lantern nearby, huh? Let me think. It should be somewhere higher up. Ah, yes. I remember that there should be a suitable place if you follow this road further up the mountain. However, there's been word of monsters appearing on the mountain, so you two should be careful. Good grief. So much talking. It's very exhausting. Okay, let's go talk to these guys so they can ask me to take care of the monsters. Traveler, I'm sorry to trouble you, but would you be willing to escort us up the mountain to release the Zhao lantern? You can count on me. My apologies. I'm afraid we cannot return to the city at this time because of certain matters. As such, we'll require your protection on the mountain. We can leave whenever you're ready. Are they, like, eloping or something? After we release the Zhao lantern, we'll continue on our way. Interesting. So I now have to go up this way. But I don't have to follow them, which is far more helpful to me. Have you written your wish on the Zhao lantern? Yes, I've already written it. It's just that I don't know if it could ever come true. It will. I know it will. I hope so. And you? Have you written your wish on the lantern as well? Oh, me? Hehe. No, I don't need to wish for anything or something like that. I don't know what it said. It's hard to concentrate on both running and reading at the same time. It's getting all rainy. This would actually be a very suitable place to release the Zhao lantern. Thank you, traveler. You've got lightning striking behind you, but this is a suitable place to release the lantern. Anyways. You're welcome. I just hope that her wish will come true. Who's, you know, the girl there. Thank you, traveler. We should be on our way now. That was a weird quest. Oh, it's not done. I have to go back to this guy now. There was actually an achievement that I got by accident a while back, where I got struck by lightning or whatever. It was very odd to get an achievement for getting struck by lightning, but I know it's possible, so... I know it's possible mainly because of the fact that I got struck by lightning. Let's see. Oh, good grief. I'm like looking at the little sparks of electricity there, I'm like, what's that? And I start running towards it, I'm like, oh, that's not a... Yeah, I almost got struck by lightning again. Ah, you're back. It's been difficult to attract guests during the festival. Huh, what about the two guests that were here earlier? Have they left already? Yes, they've continued on their journey. Oh, I see. Leaving on a journey during the Lantern Rite mustn't be easy for them. Huh, now that you mention it, regardless of whether they were heading towards or away from Liyue, don't you find it a little strange that they continued their journey without stopping for the night? When I met them earlier, it was clear from their expressions that they didn't know which way to go. They even jumped when I called after them, and there was something a bit off about their attire as well. Oh, forget about it. Here's the compensation I'd promised earlier. Thanks for all your help. I'll get back to matters at the end now. Okay. Yeah, they probably were eloping. That was a weird quest. That was probably the weirdest yet. And several of them have been very weird. I'll read the lantern. If it'll let me. I hate how I wish for good fortune. Unnamed Zhao Lantern. Okay. Ah, crap. Let me just select it. That's all I want to do. Lantern of the Wayfarer. Well, most people from Liyue are enjoying the Lantern Rite. Guard for hire Huang Shan is currently in a bit of a fix. Okay, I'll view the request. Now, I am going to be stopping once I get near wherever this guy is at. Because, my throat is starting to itch. It's actually starting to get a little bit of a sore throat. I doubt it's from all the talking. I just think that it's probably allergies again. I get those a lot. Anyways. Okay, this guy is probably all the way down there. Wow. Well, that makes some things easier. I just need to get close to him without actually talking to him or her. So, thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I will be doing the Lantern of the Wayfarer quest. Actually, before I leave, let me see very fast. Yeah, I don't have enough to make another wish, so yeah. Thanks again. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.